Welcome to another episode of Blackpack Homestead. Today, I'm looking around. I'm gonna have to check my sorghum. It looks pretty dry. I'm gonna have to probably hit them up with some water. And definitely mow this yard. So it's gonna be mulch time here in this garden area. I like to mix up my browns and my greens, and it seems to work for me. I know everybody's got a different method. I'm just tired of fighting the weeds, and this has worked for me. Cardboard boxes and hay. But try and stay away from the cardboard. It's not exactly healthy for you. But the hay is all natural, and that's probably where I'm going. I only use it in severe spots if I have to. And yeah, but it's not necessarily preferred. If you mulch deep enough, you won't need that kind of stuff. So something special came in the mail today. I'm doing this video because Marella's pretty sick. So I'm gonna run you around the garden a little bit, and we'll discuss what we got in the mail today. I was very surprised because it came earlier than I thought it was, and it didn't catch me off guard or anything. Everything's cool, but we'll discuss that later in this video. So all right, let's check it out. Let's check out the garden, check out the sorghum, see if it's still kicking. Look at that. Yeah. See, these seeds are smaller than corn, and I was reluctant to start them in, well, I use soil blocks. I got a little soil block maker I make little blocks with, and I know I would rather have direct sowed them, but I want to ensure the best I can that I have a good start here. There's another one there. Yeah, look at that. Boom! You see it? You see it? Look at that. That's my sorghum, y'all. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm super glad to do some form of grain this year, and I'm going to give this a try. It's a new experience for me to grow sorghum. But this is how folks used to do it, and my understanding is it's a pretty solid homesteading plant to have. Doing my research on it and just looking at the subject. Yep, that's super cool. My tomatoes look less stunted today. They were looking pretty rough there the last couple days, but I think they finally pulled through, and I'm glad. Super glad. Go over here and check all my rabbits. These little guys are fun. I enjoy them. It's a lot of work. But yeah, why do I do what I do? Well, I do it for a lot of reasons. I do it so Marella could have some good healthy food, and I could have some good healthy food. I do it for self-sufficiency purposes. I mean, you know, this is how people used to live back in the day. And I'm not anti-technology or anything, but yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry, guys, and have, you know, stuff. During, let's say, even Great Depression times, the people that were farmers weren't necessarily rich folk, but people coming out of the city were talking about how awful it was in the cities, and they just didn't know any different because, you know, they had their own deal going on. So, but all these guys, look at them, they're so happy. Let's check them out. Lilac, what you doing, Lilac? You're a good bunny. You're a big bunny. You may make it the next round, buddy. Yeah, you're a big old female, aren't you? And you're kind of spunky. You kind of freak me out. But you're extremely pretty, and I think you may make it as breeding stock. Yet. You want some food, don't you? I understand. I'll get you some greens. Get you some greens. All right, Black Bunny. What you doing, Black Bunny? What you doing, Big Brown? I probably would have ended up breeding you. You definitely got some girth to you. When you hop around your cage, it sounds like somebody's just jumping all over it. You're not as friendly though, are you? Yeah, you're a good buns. You're skittish. Checking their food supply. You wonder how my setup is? I just got these little feeders on the outside. Boom, boom, boom. And to the inside is where I keep their water bottles. It keeps cooler in there, there's fans in there. Overall, it's just it was nice during the winter time as well, because we just go in there and keep the wind off of us. And I know it's people worry about rabbits during the winter time. Guys, believe me, that's the time they thrive. I do get a little concerned when it gets down below freezing, because we do deal with the water bottles freezing. You have to use Crocs. Oh, look at this. It's my red China berries, wine berries. There's a million names for these berries. And everybody knows the traditional blackberry, which is looking beautiful. You know it's not beautiful? All this poison ivy. Yep, that's awesome. We'll walk around here, check out these fruit trees. I haven't seen them in a few days. It's a good day of work today. Worked hard. Yeah. Let's look at some plums. It's the year of the plum. It's the year of the fruit. Long time waiting, y'all. Yeah, it's about that big. I'm sure there's bigger, I'm sure there's smaller. If you want to know the variety of these, this one here is a Santa Rosa. And the other one's a Methley. Methley and Santa Rosa plums. And the peach. Yeah, which is actually kind of bigger than my my plum tree. I think it's been more productive too. Yeah, I likey. I hope I get a tremendous amount of fruit this year. I waited for a long time, guys. I like to say patience is a virtue, but you really don't have a choice. Look at this. Oh, there's some more up there. The whole top of this tree is just covered. Absolutely covered. I mean, look at that. See if I can zoom in on it. Look at that. Oh yeah! I hope I have 100 pounds, if not more, of just fruit. Guys, I need to get on the solar dehydrator. Future project. Future project. I know you can use your oven if you had to, I guess. Make some apple chips and fruit leathers and all that stuff. These guys here, I'm just gonna eat them right off the tree. I don't think I got any pears this year. Apples are looking good. I mean, let's go check out some apples. Honestly, I got my bets on the plums, but I'm sure the apples will probably produce. I'm thinking probably next year, you know, really, really good. They need to be trimmed back and managed like everything else. Just gotta trim it back and manage it. God, life is good, y'all. God is good. All right, Ah. That's pretty cool. Huh. Not too bad. These trees definitely are going to get cut back next year. They were all put in approximately the same time. I like you. So yeah, I mean, everything's looking good, super good. This little guy struggled for years, and now he's doing the best he's ever done. This blueberry bush here. Everything is just going so well. That's when things always go wrong. Probably gonna get quite a bit of blueberries this year. I think they're coming into probably year 5 now. And almost as tall as me. I mean, it's getting there. But probably have to stake them up, cut them back come fall. You don't ever want to do any real pruning until the tree is dormant or bush is dormant. Even if you got to move them around, that's the best time. Yeah. So what did we get in the mail today? That is a good question. I'll tell you here in a second when Marella gets to feeling better. But I'm going to work on something. I'm going to work on something in the meantime. Because that's what I do. From sun up to sundown. Always working. You got to have your day of rest too, guys. Got to do it. You know, just to stop. Stop and go. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's more, you know, when you have to and what you got to do. But don't neglect that day of rest, guys. You got to have it. You got to enjoy it. You don't want to work your lives away. At least I don't. Yeah, let's go up to the house and see what we got.
Oh Lord. Come here. Okay, you go. Well, we're back inside, or Chris is back inside. I was taking a nap. I've had a rough day again today. Surprise, surprise. Still don't feel all that great, but you know, we must push on. So here we go. So Chris told you that we had a package delivered today, and if you remember in our last couple videos, we talked about our new Homestead animal. Well, guess what came today? A box that says Fragile. Wonder what's in this box? And it's from AJ Farms. They're also known as Homestead Evolution on YouTube. So check them out if you haven't already. So I'm going to let Chris do the knife work because I'm a little wild and crazy when it comes to the knife work. So here, Chris, if you want, wherever you're most comfortable opening that, I have to have some water. I've slept so much today, I haven't drank enough, so I'm a little bit dehydrated. Tiny eggs. I'm so excited. Like an egg.
Let's see what's in the box.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't do that.
It's packaging.
It's thank you bag.
I see. I spy foam.
Ooh.
That's good foam. That's quality foam.
That's quality foam. Quality.
Look.
egg cartons. Look at these babies. I'm gonna put that there. Look how tiny. How cute is that? I'm gonna have tiny eggs.
You knock you down.
So there's our tiny egg cartons. We got a package where you got a dozen egg cartons, and your Quail scissors. See, aren't they cool? Just makes me want to go buy some quail eggs and open them up. Well, I just kind of did buy some quail eggs. I ain't opening these up. These are for our food purposes and, you know, hatching purposes. I'm gonna set those there so they're out of the way.
Basic information.
Basic information. Oh wow, it really does. Brooding chicks. See, we didn't open, this is the first package opening we've ever done, so we seriously didn't open it till just now. No retaping, this is real reality here. AJ Farms, you've received your shipped eggs, now what? When you receive your box, remember to let them settle for 24 to 48 hours before placing them in the incubator. You know, I'm glad I read that because we were going to put them right in the incubator.
Well, you're supposed to let them rest.
Yeah. This allows the egg to stabilize and possibly allow for a better hatch rate. However, if you suspect at any time during shipment your eggs have reached the incubation temperature of 99.5, place them in your incubator. Gosh, is that possible? Because how hot was it today?
Outside?
No, at the moon. Yes, outside.
Mid-80s maybe.
So do you think in shipping it could have got 99.5 degrees? Nope. Okay, so we need to let these eggs settle. Now let's see these little baby eggs.
Eggs.
Is that what the scissors were in?
You want to see the little tiny
Little tiny eggs.
Trying to be gentle with
I know, of course. Oh my goodness.
them. Ooh, look at that one. That one's beautiful.
Oh, it is kind of blue.
You got some good ones in there.
Oh. Oh, those little things are the little holes that come out of making that foam. I told you, and I think it's got a solid bottom. No, it does not. So I'm going to pick up the camera and we're going to let you see down in there. I don't know how well this is going to turn out.
Oh, it's going to turn out fine.
I mean, with the shot. See, look at those. Those are our quail. Look at these. That one is interesting. It's paler. Look at that one. Oh, I love them. Look at our tiny eggs. I have to take one out. Oh my goodness, my mama would have loved these tiny eggs. How cute is that little tiny egg? Hello, are you going to be my quail? I believe he said yes.
They are cute.
They're so stinking cute. I love anything tiny and cute. The dogs know this is something. They're all around our feet. Like, you let me have one. But my mom and I liked really tiny, cute things. She would have loved these little tiny eggs.
Oh, imagine a little tiny bird coming out of it.
I know, it's gonna be so tiny. Oh, I love them. And aren't they beautiful?
And none of the eggs look the same. None of them. They're all like special.
I'd love to get one of those out, but I don't want to disturb them too much. So I'm gonna stick him back down in there. Oh, I gotta put him pointy side down. Correct.
Yeah.
I almost did it wrong.
Yeah, but that's awesome. So
awesome. That's our quail. We got our incubator running, and we've got a thermometer in it, and it looks like it's almost up to 98 degrees down.
We'll let our incubator run for a while. Recommended. Let your quail settle for a little while. Let your incubator run for a little while. Let it just all regulate out.
I got a puppy pawing at my leg. But yeah, why did we decide to get quail, Chris? Let's talk about that for a minute.
We decided on quail
As I
because
chase
for a
the
few
dog.
reasons. They don't require the infrastructure that chickens do in the way of nest boxes and stuff. Quail are easily handled, and if they get out, guys are just getting out. They're not like chickens. they're not
coming back.
They're not coming back. But yeah, they got more protein than chickens do. They also require more protein than chickens do. But one quail will produce an egg a day. So figure if you got 10 quail, that's 10 little eggs a day. It adds up, you know, it adds up.
We've got 60 quail here, quail eggs. So, you know, usually you get, what, 50% girls, 50% boys?
I have no idea. We'll find out.
I think that's how they figure it, you know, so.
Shh.
Hey, quit garden. Enoch's garden, his dry food. But, sorry, I'm distracted by the dogs. But, you know, the plan for these guys is to, of course, hatch them out and grow them out and, you know, keep some either breeding, you know, 4 hens to 1 rooster. Try that again. So the plan for these guys in this little incubation project is to grow them out and keep some for breeding, you know, either 4 females and a male or 3 females and a male. And these are the jumbo meat makers or the jumbo, the wild jumbos.
Cornix quail.
Yeah, they're Cornix
just
quail.
jumbos.
They're just jumbos.
over
It
pound.
says it's it doesn't say. It just says hatching eggs, carton scissors.
I know. It also has like a
Cornix. Okay. Anyway, so they're the Cornix jumbo quail. So they're, you know, these are the guys that are designed for meat. But of course, you need breeders in order to create more meat, and so that's the plan for these. And then once these guys get incubated and growing out, I would like to get some of the Alchemist Farm Blue egg layers for our layers, because I am probably more excited about eating these tiny eggs than I am the actual, like, eating of the bird. And I don't know why that is. I don't know.
tiny eggs.
Maybe it makes me.
They're tiny. How can you go wrong?
I mean, and they're going to be blue. You know, I mean, I'm sure we'll eat some of these guys' eggs as well. But, you know, so that's going to be our layers. These are, you know, and these are going to be the meat maker folks. And, you know, of course, if we have too many males or too many females of the blue layers, of course, we'll call them
Thin the
as well.
herd.
You know, 'cause it's not like we got lots of space just to have these aviaries. But anyway, do you want to talk a little bit about what the plan is for their housing?
Just plan on tractoring them. You know, we're gonna keep them indoors till about week 3 to 4. 4. I feel safe for about 4.
Yeah.
And then tractor them, guys. Let them migrate across the yard and free feed. You know.
Are you going to build like the short tractor, or?
I may end up doing a few small ones. We'll see.
Okay, because
I'm small enough to use, so.
I really like the ones that are taller, that you can walk in.
Yeah.
But, you know, I always tell Chris when it comes to these building projects that you're the one that's building it. I'll be happy. You know, and then sometimes he'll come and show me what he's done and I'm not happy. But for the most part, I've been very pleased with everything he's built for us. I've never been totally unsatisfied.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what's going on with the quail. We'll let these guys sit for their 24 hours and then we'll, you know, bring you along when we put them in the incubator. I am going to hand turn these things because when Chris got the incubator, that was my Christmas present. And sorry about you guys not getting any film over Christmas. That was the great computer crash of 2018. The great computer
We're better
crash.
now.
Yeah, we're better now. But yeah, so we're gonna hand turn these guys. So you know, I've got my Sharpie. I was ready to mark them and stick them in. Been watching some YouTube videos. You know, making sure we knew what we were doing. You know, and guess what, guys? I forgot the main thing, and I've heard this on several videos. You gotta let your eggs rest for at least 24 hours. And I forgot. I was just excited about putting these tiny eggs in the incubator. I was. And I mean, I feel terrible right now, but I was truly excited. So, let's wrap this one up, and we'll show you tomorrow night when we put them in.
Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. God bless.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you here next time at the Black Pack Homestead. We bless you. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. I had an accident. I dropped a really cool, pretty quail egg. So do you know what? I have no choice but to use my quail scissors and eat it. Because I've never eaten quail eggs. So Chris says, you know, maybe I did this on purpose so I could use my quail scissors. So here we go. Let's use our quail scissors. You ready? Here we go. Stick the egg through the hole. Oh, I guess I don't want the shell in there, do I?
It might fall in there.
Then I chopped it off. Oh. Come on out. Come on, you know you wanna. It's gonna be a pre-scrambled egg.
Did it come out?
There it goes.
Alright.
How cute is that? How cute. And there's our little quail egg. How cute.
It's gonna cook in like 2 seconds.
Alright, let's see here.
You can catch me flipping it.
Oh, no wonder it didn't work. Alright.
Come on. It's not greasy enough.
There he goes. My husband can flip an egg. Yay! Well,
would you like some toast with your egg?
No, I think I'll be fine with just the egg. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Bye.